All right, guys, this is David Schooley here with Liz Valencia again. We're talking to you about something really special today. We have a special guest. We are talking to Dr. Julie Stewart. She's from the Momentum Health and Wellness Institute, and she's been working with patients that have pain problems, in some cases extreme pain and chronic pain, for quite some time, using all sorts of methods that I'll let her talk to you about. But today, we really want to focus on some immediate things that have happened. And Liz has a place of business right next to this Momentum Health and Wellness Institute. And she's got a story to prep for you, and then we'll let Julie explain. Liz, tell us what we're talking about.
You bet. Thanks, Dave. Absolutely. When Pat Miletich and Boss Rutan introduced this product to us, the first person I thought of bringing it to was Dr. Julie Stewart, who is in my building. We both have businesses in this professional building, and that's exactly what she does, is a wellness center. And so I thought there's no better person for me to bring it to. So that's what I did. And thankfully, Dr. Stewart was willing to be open-minded and to listen about this amazing product and some of the results that Pat and Boss and some of these guys are getting. So she was willing to give it a shot. And Julie, I'd love to have you share about some of these patients of yours that were really struggling and are having great results. So can you share that with us, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a chiropractor for 20 years, and I've been practicing functional medicine for 5 years. I'm also a certified wellness coach. I have been at this location for 2 years, and I've been seeing a whole variety of patients. Funny that you bring that up, because in the last month, I've had 2 very tough cases. And when I say tough cases, I mean, I'm doing everything I've been trained to do. They get better, and then a setback. And oftentimes, it's just mind-boggling, like, what are we going to do to get this person well? So yes, I do chiropractic, I do massage, I do exercise when possible, nutrition, the gamut. And like I said, kind of this up and down response. So Liz, when you brought this to me, quite honestly, I was first like, I say no to everything like that. But the more you talked and the more you shared, sometimes it's a gut thing, and you go, okay, I'm interested. So you gave me a sample, and I tried it for 3 days, and I went, okay, you've got my attention. But I wanted hard data, and I wanted blood results, and I wanted really doctor-y type things. Well, that's going to take a while to get that information. And I'll be honest with you, with these cases that I had this month, I thought, oh my gosh, if in 3 days I could feel a difference, why not? Why not try it? It can't hurt them. So sat down, I explained it best that I could. It's pretty simple explanation. I mean, it's minerals. It comes from the earth, and very organic and healthy. And I said, I just know it's not going to hurt you. I hope it helps you, but would you give it a try? And if you've ever worked with anybody who's in chronic pain, desperate pain, they'll try it. So this particular patient is in her 30s. She honestly moves like she's in her 90s. And she was referred to me from her Pilates teacher, who's also a patient of mine. And I mean, the rapid decline of this patient has been unbelievable. So she's a mom. She's got 2 kids at home. She's trying to navigate homeschool, deal with chronic pain, be a wife, and work. I said, please just try it. I don't know. I'm kind of at my wit's end. Gave her the sample for the bath. And I gave her all the instructions on how to do it. And so the next day, and I told her, I said, I'm really interested. Let me know, what you think. Well, she texted me early in the morning. This stuff is amazing, exclamation point. Now, if you've ever worked with people with chronic pain, they're not really expressive when it,
Yeah.
they're kind of beat down from the pain. This is amazing, exclamation point. I didn't have pain on my right side. I woke up. I feel good. I want some more. So
that's when you ran down to my business and wanted to share it with me.
I mean, still talking about it, honestly, I get goosebumps because this is what I love about what I do. It's when you get that report that, oh my gosh, somebody's crossed over from really having, honestly, a hopeless situation to they feel good, and we all want to be good. So yeah, I ran over and I was so excited. So then I had another patient who, again, early 30s, she's a police officer. She was in here referred from another patient of mine with severe low back pain, sciatica for months. She was really looking into surgery. I mean, she was making appointments to go that route. And so she came in here and we worked on her, and it was her second or third visit. She came in, she was a 9 out of 10 pain. A 10 pain, she would have gone to urgent care. So she was miserable. I go, you got to try this, please. I explained the bath to her. I gave her a little bit more of the powder to take internally. This was on a Friday, okay? I saw her Friday. And I didn't hear from her all weekend. And, actually I did, but there was no big wow. However, on Monday morning, she walked into my office. In fact, Liz, you were here. She's the one who said, I'm a 1 out of 10 pain. What?
I know.
Yes, she was a 9 on Friday to a 1 just doing this. She goes, yeah, I knew I had to be better when my huh?
I have to tell you, just to sit there and witness it. I mean, you're a physician, so you hear it, but to watch her express herself and the excitement and the relief that she had was really amazing. I mean, it was very exciting for me, and I'm just so thrilled that she's getting those results.
I'll tell you, it never gets old. Honestly, at 20 years in practice, it never loses its impact when a patient looks like they could be surgical, they're young, they got a lot of life, and they just can't function. And then a couple days later, they're functioning and happy and not consulting a surgeon for back surgery. That's huge. That's incredible. So exciting for me. So that really set me off. I went shebango. Okay, so what did I do next? I said, got my blood work done. In fact, today was my last day of doing some panels that mean something to me. I'm doing some gut metabolites and a full blood panel. And so I get back on it because I took that break from it so that I would clear my system, get the blood work. So I'm going to do 30 days on the product, and then I'm going to retest blood. Then I'm going to continue for 30 days and do 60-day marker. So I'm kind of running my own, hard data trial. And I know that other doctors have, and I've read theirs and listened to their testimonies. I just want my own.
Nice.
Sure.
Well, that is truly inspirational. I mean, I know you must have massive frustration when you're trying to help people and you get people that have that kind of pain that you just can't, move anything. You can't get the needle to stay, in a positive place. But to have something react this quick.
Yes. I mean, who would have thunk it, except that it's not just a bath. It's actually what's called balneotherapy. Okay, it has a name. It is a thing, and it goes way back. They would they would get this mud from bogs, and they would heat hot, and people would go into it for 10 or 15 minutes because it's an incredible way to introduce fulvic acid in, but also chelate heavy metals and toxins out. So that's what I've started the whole process with, is that bath in this fulvic acid product, this Black Oxygen Organics. And so by heating the water and putting the powder in, and it dissolves very easily, patients get in and they submerge themselves as much as they can, as much as their body that they can breathe in this bath. You know, the skin is our largest organ. And so what is so amazing, you get into this hot bath, you submerge yourself, and, you know, heat will cause capillaries to dilate, meaning they open up. Okay, so now you're getting circulation. The other thing is that fulvic acid is, it's nanotized, so it's very small. It will actually get absorbed past the dermis, the epidermis, into the subcutaneous tissue, where all those capillaries lie, and it's like they just absorb it in. So once that happens, it goes straight into the bloodstream. And fulvic acid is also a transport molecule. It's a nutrient delivery agent. So it's going to take oxygen and nutrients and drive them into the cell. And that's incredible, because what do we need in life? Oxygen. And so, you know, we've talked about it before, Liz, cancer cells can't live in an oxygen environment, but that's right. How oxygen is important. And I believe that by introducing oxygen and introducing nutrients about that, the cell becomes like a super healer. So that's pretty much what's going on with the bath, and it brings oxygen to the cell. And then the other thing that is pretty incredible is that because the water is hot, the body is looking for energy to bring the body back to homeostasis, so it's not an elevated temp. By doing that, it goes to the fat cell, and it takes the energy from the fat. And so this can also be used as a way of decreasing fat cells. And we do know that toxins are stored in fat cells. So once you release those fat cells, you release toxins, okay? And that's how we detoxify the body. So after the bath, 20 minutes soak, the patient goes, wraps in a bath towel or a robe or a blanket of some kind, and just lays down on the bed. And that's where, the second phase of the magic happens, because then besides absorbing this fulvic acid, now the body starts chelating out, starts getting rid of heavy metals and toxins. And I don't have to tell either of you that, my gosh, the exposure we have to the thousands of toxins that we don't even know about is incredible. So we have to have something in our arsenal to be able to chelate on a regular basis. And I believe this is it. I mean, those are 2 patients. I've given it to friends, I've spread the word, and I've only received positive feedback.
That's absolutely incredible, Julie. This is one of the very few things that I've been involved with in my life that I have not come across a negative yet, not one. Every single person that we've talked to that has tried it immediately, if not within a few days, sees some sort of positive benefit. And in many cases, it's very extreme, and to the point to where you even mention not taking it, and people are like, no way, I will be doing this. So we are so happy that you had such a good experience, and we look forward to many more testimonials, given the fact that you're helping people with pain on a regular basis. So we're very much looking forward to this continued success.
Yeah, me too. I mean, now that I've done some research, and I know it's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. It will everything I've talked about. It will balance hormones naturally. That is huge. I discussed the chelation of heavy metals and toxins, and it provides just a boost of electrolytes. And I'm going to tell you, oh, well, I'm already on such and such or such and such. I said, you know what? Stay on it. Here's what I believe in, and what, because it is a nutrient delivery agent, whatever you're currently taking, I expect that this product will boost it because it's going to drive it into the cell. So if you're on one of these other products that you love, stay on it. No problem. I bet its potency of whatever you're taking naturally will be increased because that's kind of what this product does, is it drives it into the cell. And in the world of supplements, bioavailability is such a huge thing. So, I mean, great. Once you can get it into your body, can it be absorbed through the gut? Can it actually get transported to the cell and go into the cell? You know, these are all, that's why thyroid hormone and thyroid problems is such a big thing, because yes, a lot of people have normal thyroid blood work, but they've got all these thyroid symptoms. That's because the thyroid hormone can't get into the cell. And that's what I believe, why I believe this is a great hormone balancer, is because it drives the good stuff into the cell and takes the bad stuff out.
So it sounds to me like we're at the very beginning stages of discovering a large number of things that that's going to help with, correct?
I think so.
Nice. Well, I can't tell you how excited and happy we are. Julie Stewart, you are an amazing wealth of information, and I just absolutely love that you're involved with this. And I'm looking forward to doing one of those blood tests with you to see what's happening in my system as well.
I'm excited for that too. And you know what? Quite honestly, I'm so grateful. And that's how I know this is right, because I have gratitude that you brought this to me. It has been nothing but exciting. I mean, it's a thrill.
That's wonderful.
I want to touch on that for 2 seconds, because Liz and I have talked about this a great deal. One of the things that we absolutely enjoy is the ability to truly help people. I mean, you know, you hear people talk about it, you hear, you know, everyone knows that it makes you feel good to help somebody. But when you can do something that is rare, something that most people don't get an opportunity to do. For instance, I share with you in the excitement of that girl and your other patient releasing that pain and feeling some relief because we brought this to you. So this is a beautiful, beautiful thing that I'm very happy about.
Me too.
I have a new nickname for it. I call it Black Oxygen because that's the name, but it's also Black Gold.
It is gold. Treat it like gold.
Every little morsel.
That's right.
Nice. Very nice.
Hey, that's not a joke, because when I take the spoon out to measure it, there, you know, some adheres to the spoon. I just put that in my tea. I'm like,
I do the same. I do the same. I don't let any of it go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys again. It honestly is my pleasure. I'm having so much fun with this product because it truly does help. And who doesn't love a bath? Who doesn't want to pour something cool into a bath and see what happens? And then, oh, that's another one. This latest wellness. I know a lot of people in the wellness industry. You know, it's funny because I called them up and I said, hey, you know, I don't call you, you know, I don't deal with, you know, anything janky. But I got to tell you about this thing. He goes, I know you don't. I know you don't deal with anything garbage. I'll be there in 1 hour. I'm like, I'm calling Liz. Hey, I need some stuff. I'm running out. So he finally does his bath, and he doesn't call me that night. And I'm like, come on, dude, you got me hanging. Well, it was worth the wait, because the next day he's like, yeah, this is no joke. He goes, yeah, his heart was working for 30 minutes, and he said he felt fantastic, and he really pushed himself the last 2 days.
And this is another wellness center owner, correct?
Yes.
Nice. Well, and that's what I felt too. I did the bath myself, and I will tell you, my heart was pounding out of my chest, not in a bad way, in a really great way, because you just felt like your body's doing something, and it's doing something great. And yes, I felt tremendous after. It's beautiful.
Awesome. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well, let's definitely connect again. I want to hear an update on some more of your patients, but thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to this journey.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
All right,
Dr.
have a
Julie.
good afternoon.
Thank you. Bye.
Make a difference in your life. Make a difference in your health. Experience the Black Oxygen difference. Look at what else Black Oxygen can do for you.
Increases cellular oxygen up to 45%, providing usable oxygenation directly into the cell. Reduces oxidative stress. Provides the most powerful electrolyte in existence. Creates an alkalinizing, pH-balanced environment. Carries 60 times its weight in nutrients directly into the cell. Detoxes at cellular level. Carries 60 times its weight in toxins, heavy metals, and pesticides out of the cell. Contains over 70 trace minerals. Supports healthy circulation. Creates an anti-aging environment. Improves brain function, memory, and mood. Regenerates cells in a healthier environment. Supports absorption of nutrients from food and supplements. Boosts metabolism and balances hormones. Find out more today. Contact the person who sent this to you.